Hi, this is Ron Ameln from the St. Louis Small Business Monthly, and we're here at the St. Louis Business Expo with Saeed Akbani from Data Dynamics. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How about yourself?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you for joining us today.
It's been a pleasure, thank you.
Great. Tell us a little about Data Dynamics and how you help customers.
Definitely, Data Dynamics was founded basically with the main objective was to add value to the customer's business. And we are technology experts, and what we do is we align customers' business goals and strategy with their IT strategy so that there is no misalignment in that.
Sure.
And our services primarily includes two areas. One line of service is on the infrastructure side, meaning the PCs, the servers, the networks for small to medium-sized businesses. And then the other side is web application development.
Sure.
Mobile computing solutions, cloud computing solutions, primarily using offshore developers and architects.
Now tell me, when you go around and talk to business owners, what are some of the mistakes they're making that you guys can help them with these days?
Yes, some of the mistakes that they are making is that they are, they really have not put that much importance on their, information technology end. And there are a lot of loose ends on the information technology. For example, outdated, equipment.
Sure.
The networks, like one example would be that in one of the businesses that we went, they had, very outdated network where the connections kept getting dropped, and that resulted in, on an average, about 2 hours of lost productivity per day. So you can imagine at even, say, $75 per hour, that was resulting in $150 of loss every day to the customer. In productivity.
Yeah, and there used to be a saying 10, 15 years ago that every business, their big advisors were their accountant and their lawyer,
right?
And their banker. But
yes.
This day and age, I think your technology partner needs to be up there as well. Do you agree with that?
Oh, 100% actually. We see that IT is not just a necessary evil. IT is an enabler of the business. It can cut cost as well as add to the revenue stream. Just one very small example where our client, is a classic car dealer, and a classic car dealer sells classic and vintage and muscle cars, and the value that it brings to the clients is that clients cannot easily find these types of cars, but clients have very, very particular requirements. For example, a 1965 Chevy, with such and such motor, and they're looking for those types of vehicles, and they a lot of times cannot find it, and even the dealership doesn't have it at that moment. So what they would do is they would tell my client that this is the car that I'm looking for. When you get that vehicle in the showroom, let us know. Well, what happens? The salesman would write it down, right, and then salesman would disappear. Salesman would change jobs, or salesman has written about 30, 40, 50 requirements like that down, so it's a big stack of paper. And then when the car finally shows up in the showroom, guess what happens? The customer never gets notified. Now we put a web application in there, a very simple solution, where a customer can fill out exactly by a form, and then our application would constantly monitor for the inventory. As soon as that particular vehicle that the customer is looking for arrives, it's going to start blasting emails and text messages to the client.
Yeah, that's great.
And if the client does not respond, then it would tell, or it would notify the salesman on staff to check with the client to see if the client is still interested or not.
Yeah, that's a great example of how you can use IT to really help your business grow.
Excuse me, yeah.
No problem.
Sorry about that.
If anyone's interested in getting a hold of you and Data Dynamics, can you give a phone number or website? How can they reach you?
Sure, they can contact us at info at datadynamics-inc.com. They can go to our website, which is datadynamics-inc.com. Okay. Or they can give us a call at 314-368-5064.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for spending time with us.
Thank you so much, Ron. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you.